Bitcoin bulls are barely peeking their heads out of hiding at this hour. The digital currency is up $78. It is still below the critical 7,000 level, 6,913 per Bitcoin. But if you stretch it out a bit longer, you can see it has been a very rough few months for the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has lost nearly 70% in value since the high of 19,000 or so in mid-December. And if you listen to Charlie Gasparino, don't answer that question. This is only the beginning of the doom and gloom that's ahead for Bitcoin and maybe those who own it, Charlie?
Thank you for libeling me, slandering me. You never slander me. Think about it. What was the high of Bitcoin? Do you remember?
19,000 and change. Okay, nearly 20,000.
And here was a scary thing for securities regulators, particularly the SEC under Jay Clayton, the new chairman, is that so much retail plowed into it at 19,000. Like average people started trading it, buying, Bitcoins in these sort of public offerings that companies would issue Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as the currency when they went public, known as IOCs, initial.
Coin, ICOs. Initial
coin offerings, as opposed to IPOs. That brought a lot of retail people in, and that attracted a lot of fraud, the SEC believes, because guess what? That's out of the bounds of regulation. They don't list, you can essentially establish a fraudulent company. Not all of them are fraudulent, but you could do that without the watchful eyes of the SEC or the regulators or the exchanges. So here's what we know. These are my sources at the SEC, and securities regulators know exactly what's going on. Securities lawyers know exactly what's going on. The SEC is working on dozens of potential civil fraud cases involving cryptocurrency frauds. The SEC could bring, and this is what we hear, dozens of cases in this area over the next year. They brought a handful so far this year. But from what we understand, Jay Clayton, the new SEC chairman, this has been his mark. Every SEC chairman has his mark. I remember Arthur Levitt was involving some mutual funds, and Arthur Levitt was involving municipal bonds and then later mutual funds to protect the small investor. Harvey Pitt had his thing when he was the SEC chairman. William Donaldson had his thing. William Donaldson was changing the shape and the scope of the securities markets, the exchanges. Clayton's big initiative, from what I understand, is in this cryptocurrency area because he believes, according to the securities lawyers I'm speaking to, this thing is ripe for fraud, and ripe for fraud with small investors. Now, we should point out that Clayton has taken some heat over the past year, Liz, because enforcement actions have gone down.
Okay.
One reason why is he's telling the commission and their enforcement lawyers, listen, let's not focus so much on insider trading or rich people ripping off the rich people or, stuff. I'm not saying he won't bring a case, but he wants to focus on stuff that really does rip off the small investors. In that context, he believes this whole cryptocurrency business, including these ICOs inside of in lieu of IPOs, where you can basically create a company, sell what would have been stock, it's now cryptocurrency, to people outside the normal sort of checks and balances. Now, it's still regulated by the SEC because cryptocurrencies are still securities, but it's a little more difficult.
Do we really need to be saving people from their own stupidity?
It depends on the people. Do you think that the SEC should?
These ICOs aren't picking up the phone and calling like sometimes how the boiler rooms.
Oh, yeah.
They are doing that.
Oh, yeah, some of them. Not saying they all. What I understand is there's some good businesses there. But no, this is pretty much along the lines, in many cases. You look at the SEC website where there's 7 or so cases they brought. This is along the lines of potential boiler rooms. And it's also along the lines of tulips and Internet stocks that have no value. This is something that they are really worried about. So the upshot here is lots of cases coming down in this Bitcoin area. If you're trading the Bitcoin right now, I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to go to zero. I have no idea. But this is not a reason necessarily to buy the Bitcoin thinking it's going up, correct?
Charlie, thank you. And Bitcoin right now up $79 to 6,914, a long way from 20,000, which is where.
Is that what it was, 20,000?
Just under 20,000 in December.
All right.
All right, Charlie, thank you very much.